Hello everyone, once again it is I, Retro John here, and today my friends, we are going to be taking a look at the new Masters of the Universe Wave 5 Mer-Man Ocean Warlord. Now, so this is supposed to be based on the Lords of Power Mer-Man. You'll notice a different head sculpt here, which we'll take a look at closer when we open him up. Now, this is supposed to have a Lords of Power sticker. LOP is what it's supposed to have. Mine did not get shipped with that sticker. I'm a little upset by that, but that's okay because we're opening this one up. I will be getting a second one from Big Bag Toys down the road. I did order 2 sets, so hopefully that second set comes soon. So we have the new for 21 logo, which you cannot see. There we go. The new for 21 logo right up there. We have the nice blue sky with the Masters of the Universe logo here. And we have the red brick exploding with the name. He is modern, posing for retro play. The figure is inside that nice bubble. It's got that little dent there. We turn it over to the back so we can take a look at that wonderful artwork. As ruler of Rakesh, Mer-Man orders the monsters of the deep at the behest of the evil Skeletor. So let's take a look at this artwork real quick. Of course, we have our Mer-Man figure here. We have Teela on her unicorn horse. Yes, unicorn. I forget the name of the horse. It does have a name. But this is what I like. This is a nice throwback to one of the vintage mini comics where you see Mer-Man controlling this creature. That is just so cool. We have our cross-cell art that shows the new figures in this wave. And, of course, a little throwback to the vintage packaging where we see his action feature. And so of course it's just a bunch of posing with his sword. So pretty cool. Let's go ahead and open him up and take a look at him a little bit closer. Okay, here we have the Lords of Power, or version 2. I guess technically this would be version 3. Mer-Man. So this Mer-Man, we got one earlier in the line, and he was cool. He was based more on the vintage figure. He's a very welcomed figure into the line. However, this one was one that I wanted. In fact, I wanted the Lords of Power exclusive packs primarily for this figure. Why? Because, as I've stated so many times, I'm a huge fan of the mini comics, and this is the mini comics Mer-Man, hands down. On the cross-cell art of the vintage line, this is the head that we always saw. So yeah, before we get into all that, let's go ahead and go over the articulation on this particular figure. So we have his head, which is on a ball joint. So left, right, up, down. His arms can go out like that. Very tight. They can bend, they can swivel at the elbow. Same with the hands can swivel and bend as well. He can move at the waist. His legs can go out this far. They can go forwards, backwards, bend at the knee, swivel at the knee. There is a boot cut. The ankle articulation is there as well. So, back to the story. Now, I mentioned the Lords of Power because this is a Lords of Power Mer-Man figure. We'll be getting a Lords of Power Beastman figure here, I believe, in the next wave. And yeah, this is for those who couldn't afford to get that PowerCon exclusive 5-pack, which was insanely expensive. I got to give props and much love to my wife for purchasing that for me. Not by PowerCon, but on eBay, of all places. So, yeah. Pretty cool figure. Let's go ahead and go over the details here. So, I will compare what's different between this one and the Lords of Power one in just a moment. Let's go ahead and just go over all the details on this one first. So, we have this nice little skin tone here, which kind of matches the vintage figure a little more, I believe. And I'll bring that one in as well. We have more of an orange, like a dark yellow or orange vest thing here going on. His armor, which is removable, as is his crotch piece. We kind of have almost a two-tone thing going on here with his hands. This is a little brighter yellow than the yellow on his hands. I get what they're, but that's because you can see they painted over the green, which you can also see, I don't know, maybe that is kind of bleeding through. Yeah. And we kind of got the same thing going here. But, I mean, I'm not going to complain. This is the Mer-Man that I like. I like this version of Mer-Man. When I got the Mer-Man in Classics, I had to get him, this particular version. He came with Zodak, so... I mean, not Zodak, he came with Aquaman. Sorry. So, I was really happy to get that one. I'm very happy to have this one. So, his accessories. First accessory. He comes with the same exact comic book version 2 Evil Lyn does. He comes with the instructions on what is removable on him as far as body parts, so you can swap them any way you want. We do have 3 different Mer-Man figures, so you can make the ultimate Mer-Man figure for you. We're going to go ahead and bring in the other accessory here, and that is his... Let's face it. We've always called this the corn sword, because it looks like a corn on a cob. So, but that'll fit in his hand, like so. Kinda. There we go. All right. There's our Mer-Man. Now I'm going to go ahead and bring in the PowerCon exclusive Lords of Power Mer-Man figure to compare what is different. And a lot of the differences you can tell immediately. My apologies. So, first off, we'll look at his sword. His sword definitely has more of a metallic yellow. It has that blue stripe going down the middle on both sides. You will notice the head definitely has more of a metallic yellow to it than the retail version. We're going to refer to this one here as the retail. This one is the Lord of Power version. His vest is also a lot more yellow than orange, and he does have like a metallic gold or metallic orange here on the chest painted. He also has this going on here to where this one's not painted. This one is painted, and it is, again, like a metallic orange. Yeah, the only thing that really hadn't changed was his gloves and his feet. They were pretty much the same color. Let's see here. And then, of course, another big change is you will notice he's got like scales on his underoos on the front and the back, to where this one does not. So, and I'm trying to decide if these are the same. No, this is actually a darker green than this one. So, with that being said, I'm going to bring in the other version 1 Mer-Man here. And it kind of looks like these might be the same color green, so you could swap the heads if you so choose to do so without much notice. And of course, the big differences here is the head sculpt. It is more in line with the vintage figure, to where this one is more in line with the mini comics version that we got in the cross-sell art. Of course, his armor here is one solid piece. We do not have a removable crotch piece here. It is attached, and it is yellow. So, yeah, and of course he's got the furry loincloth and the belt, as opposed to this one here. So there you go. Those are your differences between the Mer-Man figures that we have now in this lineup. We have 3 different Mer-Mans. And I couldn't be happier, because he is awesome. As far as Skeletor's main minions go, being Mer-Man, Beastman, Trapjaw, Triclops, yeah, I think Mer-Man is my favorite. And I'm really happy to have these. So these are awesome. These are cool. I'm glad we were able to give I'm glad we were given the option to purchase a less expensive version of the Lords of Power figure from the Comic-Con exclusive box. I think if this didn't exist, And we just got this one and this one. This one would be my go-to merman right here. However, because this one exists, this is my go-to merman. This is my favorite one out of the three. However, my second favorite would be this one right here. And again, there's nothing wrong with them. It's just that I like the paint apps more on the exclusive one than this. There's not a whole lot of extra paint apps. And I get why they did it. It's to differentiate the two, so it's not to lessen the value of the exclusive. I understand and I get that, but yeah. I would have liked to see them do something a little different with the sword, maybe. I understand that, you know, not the blue stripe, but maybe we could have got a green stripe. I don't know what else they really could have done. But I like it. It's cool. Not taking away anything from this figure. Again, this is a good figure because it's, again, vintage. And of course, he doesn't have the white, or no, the yellow boots or the yellow gloves. But again, I don't believe the vintage one did either. So, all right. So that is my review on Mer-Man version 3. I'm going to call him version 3 because technically, there's your version 1, there's your version 2, and there's your version 3. Even though I think this one came out before this one. This one is technically version 1. So, there you go. If you liked the video, please hit that thumbs up and subscribe. Please, please, please subscribe. Trying to get that 600 subscribers before the end of the year. And, of course, comment down below. Let me know what you think of the Lords of Power version 2 Mer-Man or version 3 Mer-Man. And which one of these three would be your go-to merman? Which one is your favorite merman out of the three? Until next time, this is Retro John. Like I say on Eternia, we don't say goodbye, we say good journey.